Hello, welcome to Jokes Aside with me, Onen, the proper Ugandan without propaganda. You know, this is a show where we talk no joke. Yeah? If you're laughing, you laugh at your own risk. Others, thank you so much. Today we are talking about the art of adverts, voicing, and brand management. And I'm proud to tell you that our guest, the man joining me here, is an expert in both fields of adverts, voicing, and brand management. Mr. SHAFIK Nekambuza is the brand manager for Next Media Services, and I can tell you that he's the best, the best voiceover artist in this continent. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming SHAFIK.
Hi.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Known for Next Media,
Yeah.
NBS Sports, and
Okay.
Salam
But-
Media now post. But yeah,
Okay, but those are the main stations of Next Media Services, right?
they're all me.
They are all main.
They're all me.
Okay, okay.
I handle NBS Sport and
Yeah.
then NBS itself, and
Yeah.
then Salam, which is our religious channel, and then now
Sanyuka?
Sanyuka was shifted. First handled Sanyuka for 1.5 years.
Okay.
Then when a new baby came, I had to handle NBS Sport as well.
Wow. You guys, you can just listen to such voice, eh? A bold voice, a bold voice. So, SHAFIK, tell us, who is SHAFIK?
Well, I'm SHAFIK NEKAMBUZA. I'm a voiceover artist.
Yeah.
I'm a producer, audio producer, basically contemporary stuff to do with advertisement, documentaries. I also do some copywriting, but then now I'm majorly focusing on, I'm also a brand manager, so basically I'm a whole complete set
Wow.
of who you would call a marketer, because I have been in all fields, and now I'm handling the management part of things.
Okay. Now, maybe we start from adverts voicing. Is it lucrative?
Yeah. There's a point where I actually normally say my voice pays me more than my
Wow. Hey.
Yeah, so it depends on how you deliver, and how connections are always important, but also if you're always available and how you work with other people.
Okay.
You're always bound to get more jobs.
Wow, that's great. Has your voice gone beyond Uganda?
Yeah. A couple of cases, I've had some deals with South Africa and also Nigeria.
Yeah.
I've had works with some international agencies, but they were doing works for here, but it was
For documentaries and
Yeah.
adverts? Wow. Now, I think let's get to the brand management. What's the role of a brand manager? NBS started just like an idea in King Karisa's mind, and now it has become a media empire. In fact, I can say it's one of the biggest media conglomerates in the region.
Yes.
What is the role of a brand manager in making NBS succeed?
It's already successful because right now,
Yeah.
the whole idea right now for me is to actually maintain that we stick to the promise, like
Yeah.
in everything we deliver. Because you see, a brand,
Yeah.
what makes a brand is not just a logo. It's a purpose, it's a promise that you give to people.
Yeah.
And from our side, we say we inform to transform. And how do we deliver that to the people
Yeah.
of the country and then the region? So my job is to make sure that what we promise,
Yeah.
we are delivering. So that's what brand management is all about. When you have a promise,
Yeah.
what are your actions towards that promise? For example, if you see, let me give you an example for
Yeah.
international brands.
Yeah.
When you have Apple, they say, think different, but not so different. So they live by their promise, right?
Okay, okay.
So it's the same thing that requires a brand. When you're managing a brand, you basically touch all key points.
Yeah.
You go away from just beyond marketing and how the brand looks like, because that was your major role, how the brand actually looks like in the market.
Okay.
But you also focus on all the other touch points. Are we keeping up to the promise?
Yeah.
If we say we're delivering this and that, are we delivering to that promise?
Specifically, what's the role? What's the role?
I know.
Because I feel like you have generalized it.
I've generalized
Yes, yeah.
So basically,
What do you do? Yes.
I'm responsible for the marketing part for the brand itself.
Okay.
Basically, but the main issue is how the brand
The
looks
social
outside.
media.
Yeah,
stuff?
that also falls under me,
Eh.
from trade marketing and all that.
Yeah.
Because it's always a bigger team, but I'm more of the intercircle that connects the two dots to make sure that we stick to our promise. Like I told you, brand is a promise.
Yeah, yeah.
So as the issue as a brand manager, you need to make sure, one, the image is in line with what you promised.
Yeah.
So basically, I look out, in simple terms of people actually understand, I look out for the image of the company, but also because that also going to PR, I make sure that our brand promise, that what we told people to actually achieve is achieved.
Someone out there might find it very confusing because NBS is a marketing company, and again, you have to get a marketer to market what? The brand. Yeah?
Okay, it's not a marketing company, it's a TV that actually
it's a TV, but most of your money you get from marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, because we also need to, from advertising.
Yeah, from advertising. Yeah. That is part of marketing.
Yeah, but in anything you do, even if it's a hospital, you need to advertise.
Yes,
just because it's kind of different how we advertise different things. For example, a hospital, you can maybe go in an angle of PR. Like you've had like 160 patients, you have never lost even anyone. That's also advertising, but you don't see it. In every industry, you need that. Even lawyers, I hear lawyers that refuse from advertising, but now lately they're smart.
They advertise.
They're smart.
Smartly.
They create different conferences. They create different initiatives.
Okay. We have had Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the African countries, and I think we have very many artists who have now turned to be international artists from Nigeria, the likes of Davido, the likes of Burna Boy, now Kiss Daniel is coming, these guys. We have very many artists here in Uganda. If you are to do brand management for an artist, what would you do for a Ugandan artist to get to that level?
One, stick with one sound. But I would actually advise. It's a sound that actually speaks to people. Eddie Kenzo is actually doing it very well. When you hear his type of music, and he actually is going beyond. The problem is that we normally do here, we try to copy that sound, whereby everybody's actually having that particular sound. So it's very hard. But if we stick to one sound and it's working for people at home, because sometimes you can market something that's actually not good.
You be very serious.
Yeah, exactly. So, but if you have that one sound that you've seen people in Uganda actually embracing it, then you push it out.
Okay.
You've seen Azawi, how she's actually moved, and I love the good job that actually my friends at Swangs have actually done with her in terms of marketing her. But I also feel like since she brings her own style to every type of beat,
the African beat.
Exactly. So you can always be able to branch out.
Okay.
So it's all about the uniqueness.
So you have to get something special. You have to be unique.
You have to be unique.
You have to be unique.
Sometimes you don't even have to be unique. You just have to stick to what works for people. And then you be consistent, but innovative. Consistency is key in everything we do, especially in terms of perception and how people see your brand. If you Onen present yourself as a comedian, or you have like two different identities, and then you do something off, you need to be consistent, but also innovative. You know how the times move.
Now, what are some of the one or two challenges in, let's say, in the brand management?
I would say they're actually kind of linked. Some of them are challenges, but also their strength. The challenge, if you're working with a team that doesn't get the bigger picture. That's very challenging because you have to work with different teams every day, and even if it's the client is the team. So they need to understand the bigger picture. But if you guys are all in sync in the picture of the vision bearer or the company that you work for, it makes work smoothly. So that's why I say it's a two-sided thing. Because at the end of the day, it's teamwork. As long as you have teamwork and you can connect with people.
Now, I think our last question now goes back to the adverts voicing. Adverts voicing, I know there are very many young people out there maybe whom you inspire them when they listen to your voice. What does it take for someone to be a great voiceover artist, not just a voiceover artist?
A great voiceover artist. Okay, not to discourage some people. There are two ways of becoming a voiceover. One, everybody can be a voiceover because it's all about acting. If you want to act, you can always be a voiceover. But then there are those special traits whereby God gave you that sweet voice that people would yearn for. But also there are two things to catch us to that. You can have an amazing voice, a deep voice like mine, but you don't know how to use it. That's why I say it goes back to acting. So what makes it is practice. Because me, actually, I never knew I would actually get into this business. But I always used to like ads, like the way ads used to play. So I would always recite them. So going, and trailers and all that. So going back to when I was given the opportunity to actually step into a studio, that is when my acting skills came around, because me, I was doing it for fun, because I remember I actually did even documentaries for free.
Maybe even, let's start from it. What was the first advert that you did?
That got paid?
Yeah, that you got paid for.
It was actually some, it's called TMT, it was, there were the metals, there were this pipe.
Okay.
TNT, something like
TMT.
that. TMT. I think either it was for roofings or something, but it was a company. Yeah, I remember I was worked with a producer for the first time. I'd done some demos before for a company called Vodafone, and they were going to pitch him for Zanzibar. I know they were sipping for Zambia, I remember. That was my first ad. And why that experience for the demo was interesting, so I got to meet this cool guy. I know you know him, Nicholas. From First Love.
Oh, yes,
So, first time I met Nicholas, that time I was kind of like a kid.
Ntinda.
Yeah, so I was a kid, and then Nicholas had like, because his experience, he had that voice and what, so he passed through the script I was supposed to read, and I was like, why did they bring me?
When was that?
No, this was 2016.
2016. Yeah.
And then in my mind, I'm like, why did they even give me a call? The guy can actually do the demo. But I was like, it's okay, so they gave me a chance. But now my first paying job is where now it's a different studio. And then, because of course I had some other documentaries, there were no serious adverts. So this guy gave me, but I remember I took long on an ad. Actually, for a point, I thought the ad was never even accepted. Until they called me back to pay. But one, I had to, luckily I had an acting background, so when a person tells me, do it again, I do not mind. But I saw like the frustration in his face, because I wasn't getting it. So everybody doesn't start out great. But in the end, he told me one thing: go listen, practice over and over again. So by the time I returned to studio next time, I was killing it.
All right. Okay. Maybe you can do a sample for guys on camera. Yes.
I'm actually shy when it comes to camera.
Let's do a sample on Jokes Aside with Andrew Onen, the proper Ugandan without propaganda.
Wow, those are many words.
Okay, you just do whatever you can do.
Jokes Aside with Andrew Onen. The what?
The proper Ugandan without propaganda.
The proper Ugandan without propaganda. Stay tuned right here on Jokes Aside. How is that?
Wow. Thank you so much. This is Jokes Aside with me, Andrew Onen, the proper Ugandan without propaganda. Thank you so much for having you on the show. Thank you so much, Mr. Shafik. Till next time, subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye.